Hey everybody, welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're taking a look at set number 75352 containing 807 pieces. This is the LEGO Star Wars Emperor's Throne Room. This set was released in May of 2023. It was released as part of the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. And I picked it up here recently in May of 2024 on sale as part of a ongoing May the 4th be with you promo. But here we are reviewing it today to see kind of what it looks like now. The back of the box shows some of the other details on here that you can kind of create with this nice diorama scene, and a scene from the movie and how it's kind of illustrated in Lego form and the dimensions of it. Let's go ahead and open this thing up, do a quick time-lapse speed build, and I'll give you my thoughts on the throne room.
This is one of those sets that has the thumb tabs on it, so we start by cutting open the box for this one. Inside the box you will find plastic bags still. There are 7 numbered bags inside of it, including 2 flexi tube pieces and the instruction manual. As we get started with the set, of course, you start with the classic base of these dioramas that these Star Wars sets have. Lots of black, so things get a little smudgy, but it comes together quite nicely there with a little bit of uniqueness to it as you start to build the kind of holocron tables and the stairs that go with it. The major part of this set is actually building like this dome piece where the window is going to go, so the majority of those pieces actually go in there. I thought it was really interesting how you got a lot of that curved detail using the flexi tubing and the slopes and all other types of pieces there. So I thought this was a really fun build experience, and I'm actually kind of surprised by it, but I thought it had enough detail to get the scene conveyed. But let's take a closer look at it when it's all finished up now.
And here is the Emperor's Throne Room Star Wars diorama, all finished up. It was part of the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. It does come with this fun little brick over there. It is the first Star Wars diorama that I've personally built, and one that was met with some criticism with being a little bit too expensive at $100 US for 807 pieces. I picked this one up on sale during May the 4th. I believe it was 10% off, and it came with a number of like gift with purchases, so that's why I kind of picked it up. But I think it's an iconic scene from that movie, of course, probably the most iconic scene. Taking a look at the set, there's not a whole lot to show you here. It was a very fun build experience, and that's something I'll try to keep in mind when looking at the set. But this part right here, I guess we'll call it like a dome, is built using some interesting building features. But let's take a quick overview of the set. Right here, of course, you've got his throne room with the 3 minifigures that come with the set, the Emperor, Darth Vader, and Luke. He does have a little chair that he can swivel around in. We'll take a closer look at the minifigures in just a moment. Up here, you've got like the little hollow control panels there, and the LEGO Star Wars printed piece right there, and another printed piece next to it that says, "I am a Jedi like my father before me, Luke Skywalker." The base is done in the similar diorama style that they've been doing with the black and like the silver grill pieces, rotating it around. You can see kind of the similar base goes all the way around and the steps kind of leading up. Back here you can see some of the details of the build using like this printed dish piece, which gives kind of the nice printed detail of that window. And these window elements kind of all hooked together. They're all kind of clipped in with flex tubing right there using like droid arms and other type pieces and clips in order for it to get to that circular shape, which I think they did a really nice job of getting to. Other things, of course, there's a good bit of technique in order to hold this together, which is what's going on right here, and right here, kind of the 4 pieces, and then along the bottom there to kind of keep everything in spot, because this is a big chunk of the build, really is this wall or this dome, as opposed to really anything else in the build. As you can see, it's pretty thick and uses a number of bricks and plates and other features in order to kind of make it that nice shape. But it does look pretty nice overall there. It kind of can wiggle around because it's just kind of hooked on with the Technic pins, and then uses the hinge plates that you can kind of see poking out right in there in order to kind of curve it along. Then there's stairs, of course, going on, and a few studs where you can kind of recreate different scenes. I decided to go with the main one on the box where they're doing the lightsaber fight. But you can kind of put them down here and have the Emperor using his lightning or however there in order to do that. Next, let's take a look at the minifigures here. First up, we have got Luke Skywalker, of course, from Return of the Jedi. He comes with the kind of chromish lightsaber hilt as well as the black hand or glove. And it has kind of the newer, like, brownish, sandy style hair. Of course, we've got the standard Darth Vader we've been getting for a little while. It does come with arm printing and leg printing that you can see, and the slightly chrome lightsaber piece there. And the last one that comes with the set is the Emperor, or Darth Sidious. Of course, comes with the printed legs and the cape and the eyes that folks were not a big fan of when the set first came out, if you can see them, as they do not have any pupils. Here's the back of them there. You can see the Emperor's other head there, kind of just more of like a mean mug, straight face, as opposed to like the teeth showing smile, and then Luke has just a little grin over there, and of course the kind of battle damage of Darth Vader on the back there with kind of the whitish color head. And here's another picture of them with the front there, now with Darth Vader's helmet off, of course. Kind of the same style we've been getting for a while, but overall, good-looking minifigures. And the Emperor does, of course, come with his famous Force lightning there that can be hidden under the set. Here's just a peek at the underside there, and you can see underneath the set, that's where you can clip in his Force lightning underneath the base. But overall, you know, you can see just some of the other Technic and brick and plate pieces in order to kind of put this together there, but I was very interested in how all of this went together, but I think it was done pretty well. And of course, I appreciate the printed pieces using the Star Wars logo, the quote, and of course the brick. You can of course remove this if you don't want it on there, but for me, I will keep mine there. Okay, we've got everybody back in place now, but I think that will do it for today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it, as it really helps the channel out, continue to grow. Comment down below what you think of the Emperor's Throne Room diorama. Are you a big fan of them? Like I said, I don't have any of the other ones, so I don't know if this is going to open a gateway to other diorama sets, but I don't think so, as I don't have a ton of display space currently. But that's all for today, so leave a comment, subscribe for more content from Old Mountain Bricks, and until next time, have a good one.